my last video, I showed you how I shave the pins that I'm going to use for my small timber frame. As promised, today I'm going to show you how I make the blanks that I use to make those pins. So I start with a piece of straight grained oak. I've got a billet here. I believe this one's foot. Yeah. A 1 foot long piece. That's going to be the final length of my pins. And I've drawn a grid on top. You can see that. And each of these squares is twice the diameter of my pin minus 1/8 of an inch. So in this case I'm making 3/4 inch pins. So my square here is 1 3/8 inches. So what I'll do is I'll take my froe and I'm going to split this up into chunks. And then I'm going to take each of my squares here and quarter them. And each one of these will give me 4 pins. Well, not that one. Each one of the whole ones, squares, will give me 4 pins. And then I'll get a few pins here on the edges as well. Okay, let's go outside and I'll show you how I do it. Okay, so here I've got myself a shingle froe. And this is what I'm going to do my splitting with. And I've also got a piece of maple here that I carved a handle onto the end to. This I'm going to use as a hammer. Metal hammer doesn't really work on this, and a rubber mallet's too light, so this is my solution. What I do is I place my froe on there and I start it. Just tap it into place on the line. Now I'm going to cut this row off. I'm going to shave that edge off. Now I'll take this end. Take this piece. It's split off a little bit, so hopefully I can still get 4 pieces out of this one. Now I just take it and I split these individual. Time, right on that line. Then I'll take each of these and now I quarter them. And it's small enough that I can just do a rough estimate of a quarter. go. There's the first 2 blanks out of that one. They're a little smaller on the end that I start splitting, and they tend to get a little wider at the other end. But there's 2 pegs. Ooh, these ones might be too small. Still working on this. If anybody has any tips, it'd be great. Yeah, that wasn't a very good one. Looks like this one's got a knot in it, so I'm not going to get quite as much out of it. I'm not going to be able to make a pin out of this area right here. So we'll see how many I get. I may not get too many pins out of this small piece. I'll get some though. See that knot in there? I still might get 1 or 2 out of that. But that's the general idea. Thanks for watching.